I'm on my way to Hamburg, Pennsylvania for the American Excellence Wrestling AXW big show. It's Battlefield 10. Included in that is also a fan fest. That'll be fun. So yeah. So I am in the beautiful Hamburg, PA, attending the AXW Battlefield 10. Right now, you can hear probably in the background Rob Van Dam talking. They're doing a little Q&A. Then I believe there is more Q&A, looking at the tables.
Yeah. Here we go. I remember back when I was young and clever and no one knew my name. But nowadays we only talk about the weather and nothing seems to change. Legends, we were born to be legends. Just a matter of your dreams. Legends, we were born to be legendary. I got a feeling that there's something that I'm needing. Got a target in my aim.
I'm joined by the incomparable manager of champions, Bill Alfonso's in the house.
Hey, I always have a good time when I come to Pennsylvania, especially Hamburg. We've come in and out of this area since 1991 with WCW, WWE, ECW. Now I'm here doing a fantastic convention. Thanks, everybody. What a great turnout of so many superstars here. I'm getting autographs with my friends. Anyway, I'm having a hell of a time. You guys make sure you come next year and check us out. We're here every year.
Well, you've managed RVD, you've managed Samu. Between you and me, nobody's watching. Did you like one better than the other?
Hey, Daddy, I call it right down the middle. Keep rolling, Daddy.
A man that you've known as X-Pac's 6, the 1, 2, 3 kid. He's the incomparable Shun Skywalker, sir. Welcome to Legends.
Thanks, man. My first time in this place. I've never been here, but I used to watch it on TV a lot.
Well, you've done it all. You've been part of the NWO, DX.
Yeah.
Now, this building, when you were watching it, were there any matches that you thoroughly enjoyed watching the performers in this building?
Not really any matches, just moments. You know, the Piper's Pit thing with Still Good and the Coconut. You know, pretty much the same stuff everyone else thinks about. You know, I don't know. Just things like that. You know.
How has it been meeting and greeting with all the great fans here in Hamburg this fine afternoon?
It's always great. It's my thing. I love interacting with people, meeting them, seeing them again. A lot of these people have come. I've met a lot of these people many times.
Well,
it's nice to see them.
They love seeing you. Thank you to JB's Toys. Thank you to Premier Streaming Network. And thank you to you, Mr. Woolman, sir. I appreciate your time. Thank you. Legends of Hamburg 3. I'm joined by the legendary Mark Henry. Mark, you're brought in today by KH Promotions. Welcome to Legends.
Hey man, it's good to be here, man. I had a great time.
Well, we got the reunion of the Nation of Domination today. How does it feel to be back with your brothers?
Oh, it's awesome. You know, it's like nothing ever changed. You know, we talk on the phone, but we rarely are ever in the same place at the same time. So getting together, it's been like a little family reunion.
Well, that's great to hear. You've been meeting and greeting with the fans all day. How has that experience been, meeting with the fans who have loved your body of work for so many years?
Man, I love meeting with fans because they give you the genuine reaction. And when you get that, all you can do is take that with you, man. Like they're an extended member of our families. You know, like the whole pro wrestling family. Just don't ask for money, but the whole pro wrestling family, we're a big family.
Well, I thank you for your time. Thank you so much. We got a Nation of Domination reunion. I'm joined by 2 members, D'Lo Brown, Ron Simmons. Welcome to Legends, gentlemen.
Well, you know, I got to tell you, it's great to be here. Hamburg is always one of the great places to be, but it makes it even more special that I'm sitting next to 3 of my best friends. The Nation are back together for the first time, doing a signing together. This is epic. This is incredible. Damn. What are you going to say?
My name's Sean Kramars. I come out of Niagara Falls, New York, where many may call maybe the worst town in America. I happen to love it though. I founded a company called STF Media because I've loved professional wrestling my entire life, and I always was eager to find a way to become involved in it somehow. It started meager as a podcast with one of my good friends, Russ. We were called the Closed Fist. We are called the Closed Fist. That also gave me a chance to dabble in some commentary, which kind of spiraled and snowballed to the opportunity to fully produce wrestling events. And I don't know, about 3 years later, 5 years total in the wrestling business, and here we are. We're producing massive, full-scale events across the country every single weekend. And I got to send a lot of love out to GPW Productions, who I also am a producer with, who have created a lot of these opportunities for me. I'm forever thankful to Mike Sesko, Neil, Frank, all the boys at GPW Productions for everything that they've ever done for me and continue to do for me. And those folks got me to StarCast, and now we're just out every single weekend. Driving 6-7 hours, sleeping in. The hotel last night we won't get into. That was pretty terrible, right, John? Journeyman John in the background acting like he's not there.
Oh, it was disgusting. At this point, I'll put up a photo of the toilet because I did take a picture of it.
I got some nice ones to send you too.
Okay,
we'll weave them in.
We'll do a little collage.
Let me just put it to you this way, if you're in Reading, Pennsylvania, do not stay at the King's Motel. Just don't do it. Don't do it. There's feces on the sheets. We slept fully clothed last night. And if you're watching anybody in the under new management at the King's Motel, you are despicable.
Now open for business, courtesy
whatever
of
the case may
JB's
be.
Toys. That line is starting to grow pretty strong over here. You've known him
David
as
Adams on the
X-Pac
mic here.
6, the 1-2-3 kid. Sean Waltman's been a member of D-Generation X, the NWO. He's done it all. Now you can meet and greet with him live here this afternoon. It's Legends of Hamburg 3, the Pro Wrestling Fan Fest.
Thank you, David Adams, for a description of where we are. American Excellence Wrestling presents the Legends Fan Fest, followed by Battlefield X later tonight.
Savage here at Legends Fan Fest with Marty Jannetty, the real IC champion. That's right, Sean. He beat you, and he would do it again in a heartbeat. On Monday Night Raw, the first man to win the title. It's historic. It's monumental. He should be in the Hall of Fame. Here live at Legends Fan Fest, Savage, Marty Jannetty. Make sure you're watching The Party with Marty on YouTube. Hypothetically, the best podcast ever. Even Savages mess up sometimes.
Expo to shut down. Let's say the Fan Fest is closed down so that we can get the ringside table set up for commentary and see how the show goes here in the historic, as I'm learning, because I did not know this is a very historic building in wrestling, and a lot of good stories, which, I'll tell you what, why don't we listen to a few of those right now, and then when we get back, we'll start the show.
I'm joined by the legendary Samu, one half of the Head Shrinkers. Brother, we go back a while. How does it feel to be back in this storied venue?
It's been a lot of history in this building, and I'm glad to have been part of it once upon a story. And it's always good to come back and see the fans and out here with Squared Circle, and it's just a good feeling to be back in the old building.
Well, I think what we need to do, this bad boy, look what we got here. If you haven't got one of these bad boys, man, oh man, you are ageless, brother. The Samu figure. It's on sale here tonight at the Pro Wrestling Fan Fest 3, the legendary Samu. Sir, thank you for your time as always.
Thank you.
I'm joined by the never outspoken ECW original, super effing crazy. How are you enjoying Hamburg, sir?
I love here, man. I mean, wow. I come from Mexico City just for this one. I'm happy. I'm exciting, bro.
And you're super effing crazy, and I'm so happy to be on camera with you right now.
Me too.
So, you're wrestling tonight at American Excellence Wrestling Battlefield X. Are you excited about that?
Of course, always.
And can we expect anything less than the W? You're gonna win tonight, of course, right?
I try. My moonsault, my triple moonsault.
Well, everyone wins when you do the triple moonsault. And we all win when we get an interview with you. Thank you for your time.
Gracias, amigo.
Super effing crazy. Legends of Hamburg.
Gracias.
The host of Busted Open Radio, Dave LaGreca. Sir, welcome to Legends.
I love it here. This is so much better than last year. If you remember last year, they did it in July. It was like 120 degrees. This is nice. I like it. September, a lot of legends. Jimmy Boogie Woogie Man Valiant, Johnny Rod's right across from me. My co-host Mark Henry, Gabby Laspisa's here. This is awesome. Having the best time.
Well, my question is, what's your favorite hot sauce? What flavor would you recommend?
Well, I got two here. I got LaGreca's Rage, which is available at LaGrecasRage.com. And then I got LaGreca's Fury, which is just a little bit hotter than Rage. And Rage is really hot, and this one's a little bit hotter, and that's LaGreca's Fury. Go to LaGrecasFury.com. I like them both equally. They're both delicious, so they're both I like my tongue to tickle. Thank you very much. I like my tongue to tickle too.
Well, we have so much to
You want some hot sauce?
Let's talk about it off the camera, brother.
$20.
$20. Thank you, brought to you by Premiere tonight.
I love Premiere streaming networks, and they're going to be doing the wrestling tonight, right? Premiere, is it going to be available? I'm always.
If the check's in the mail, it'll be available.
Okay,
brother.
good. I'm a big fan. Thank you. Thank you, brother.
Said the wrestling world is watching. Absolutely. McCoy is not afraid of anybody, and I know Sarah J takes up to that in intensity and explosiveness as she comes up. The upset, the official was getting floored, and now the back heel tripped into the STO. Is that enough? Is at the expense of so many of the veterans. So many of them. Fly. He can bite your finger off. Referee's got to gain some. And Goldie in a bad way. No side has Morris. Right hand. Facing Shun Skywalker. This is gonna be a fantastic. Shun Skywalker, obviously a deep Star Wars influence. Got caught right away. Nice floater. Skywalker builds momentum. Nice form of the standing move. Hope the header doesn't take a foot with a floor. That's where he's going. Wait a minute. Springboard. And good SARS with a tope suicida. Onslaught. There it is. Yeah. Good is able to score. Those AXW tag team title matches, that right there. Care about what they got to do. They used to be enemies of Coleman. Look out. They tripped up on the outside. And that's going to do it for fall number one. After unleashing that vicious little choke slam attempt number two. The Beastmasters in way. Very unbelievable. Love the bender. I mean, he's the known that Bush is pretty few heavyweight champ. There's no doubt about that Scotty likes to have a good time. He loves to put the attention on the people. Edible Hamburg Fieldhouse. And the fans are fired up. Scotty's got one thing on his 26 athletes waiting for that shot. At the worm. Force the roller. Force the roller. Whoa! Roll it. Yeah! Scotty! American Hammer, Matt Quay! The worm, Joe! The worm! Scotty too hot, he gets the last word.
To American Excellence Wrestling main event, we get set to enter Battlefield X.
Right in the heart of the American Hammer. He takes part of the outside. He's got it. Here in Hamburg, Pennsylvania, the beautiful Hamburg Fieldhouse. You're about to witness something great here tonight. And I'll tell you this, I think Andy Header is ready for this contest. He has been in wars over the past several months with Goldie of the Golden Era. If you've been here live for AXW previous events at the historic Hamburg Fieldhouse, again, like I alluded to, came within an eyelash to become an AXW champion at the Taste of Hamburger Festival for Slamburger. This man can get it done, and I think this is a huge test to prove he can hang with the best in the world.
There were burgers and no one told me?
Lots of burgers. Lots of burgers.
I'm marking my calendar for the next one. Shun Skywalker and Andy Header have both drawn influence and inspiration from certainly pop culture. Andy Header, almost a superhero come to life with his dynamic flair in the ring. Shun Skywalker, obviously a deep Star Wars influence in what he does as Header comes off with an arm drag, nicely done, using his surroundings to his advantage. Header is a hybrid athlete. He's got experience with the lucha style, the Japanese style. I think we're going to see a different side of Header if he chooses to wrestle a Skywalker style match.
Header just needs to stick and move. He needs to prove he can go. Oh, he got caught right away with a nice exploder.
Shun Skywalker with a Northern Lights release. Somebody who hey, shouting out Hamburg, his first time here. Skywalker, part of a group known as the Z-Brats at Dragon Gate. My good friend SB Kento, a part of that once upon a time. And that legend and that legacy brought Shun to the United States MLW Major League Wrestling. He defeated probably the best middleweight in the MLW history, Myron Reed.
Look at that.
You see, once again, just the snap on it, the release at All Impact by Shun Skywalker. But Shun came into MLW. He was a newcomer. This wasn't his turf, wasn't his territory. But defeated Myron Reed, the best middleweight, in my opinion, in the history of that organization. And held it proudly for several months until Lindsay Dorado dethroned him. That shows you the penchant that Shun Skywalker has to achieve big things in a new territory. We'll see if he can do the same tonight.
Ducking a chop. Header. This is what he has to do. Just be intrusive, be able to lose him. Irish whip, bounce it off. Oh, Skywalker just leveled him, Joe.
Skywalker, one of the larger men in the Dragon Gate style. Oh, man, what a pump kick.
That was vicious in his impact. What a maneuver by Shun Skywalker. Almost took Header's head off.
If you don't know about Dragon Gate, it's known for its innovation, its rapid style. It's known for its frenetic pacing. It's undersized athletes that are taking high risk constantly.
Look at this replay here, Joe. And Skywalker just leveled him with that shot. Knocked him nearly loopy on that.
Skywalker is on the larger end of those Dragon Gate athletes. Dragon Gate basically went Header, hits a side effect, into the cover, hooks the leg for two. Dragon Gate basically the next evolution of the Ultimo Dragon Toramon dojo once upon a time, and it just continues to grow and prosper from there. Shun combines those teachings and those styles with a size that not many others can do.
But Andy Header trying to prove he can hang with his American high-fly style, influenced by a little luchador, and I might add, a little punk rock. This is what Andy Header's all about. He's DIY. Header went for a double stomp, rolling out of the way was Skywalker. Header backs in and a nice elbow to the mush.
He'll need to be DIY to survive this. It is man-on-man as Shun Skywalker builds momentum. Nice form of the standing moonsault, deep hook of the leg, and a near fall.
Skywalker withstood a little bit of onslaught from Header and went back in firm control. His experience, his tenacity, the way he learned from the Dragon Gate dojo. This man has the background and legacy of the Dragon Gate, like a Naruki Doi, like a Masato Yoshino. I mean, Skywalker's the guy. I'm happy AXW has it tonight. And Andy Header, he's only going to get better from this, but it would be even greater if he could pick up a victory here tonight and shock the wrestling world.
I think some of these fans just getting their first education on Shun Skywalker, but the ones that weren't aware are rapidly realizing why he's got this reputation. This superplex could end this thing.
Header shifting his weight, actually using that middle turnbuckle, wrapping his feet around so he's not going anywhere.
Death grip on those ropes. Both men off balance for a moment. It's going to end poorly for at least one of these men.
It's the high rent district. It's risk or reward. And Header,
5 minutes have gone
I'm hoping Header doesn't take a spill to the floor. That's where he's going if he lets go of that that top turnbuckle.
Yeah, Header is teetering. He's off balance. Shun Skywalker in control, rapid fire.
Oh, good grief.
Oh, headbutt. And Skywalker tumbles hard to the floor. Oh, wait a minute.
Springboard cross body, very dangerous, and it almost took out a few people in the front row. Thankfully, Skywalker persevered. What a maneuver by serious business Andy Header.
Header adjusted as he got that springboard with his aim and his trajectory, knowing there wasn't a lot of space out there, and he caught Shun in close confined spaces, but still got the impact. Shun is dazed, and Header now measuring Skywalker with a jawbreaker.
Great combination by Header. Skywalker still recovering from that dive to the floor. Can he persevere here? Header's got the momentum. He has to act quick. Might be wasting a little bit too much time here. Skywalker thrown.
It's about seizing the opportunity. Header, a 15-year pro. Man, he got caught! And in an aggressive, emphatic way, a mid-air drop kick.
Right on the button, Joe, and Skywalker's looking to finish him off. Looking maybe for a regalplex, perhaps.
Well, I think he might have been looking for that SSW that he utilizes, but not to be. Couldn't get the wrist locked up. And Header, the recipient of a straight boot to the face. And Shun soars with a tope suicida.
Header tried to skin the cat and survive, but he lost about 7 or 9 lives as Skywalker with a vicious aerial onslaught. There it is.
Yeah. Shun is able to score SSW, and he beats him.
Here is your winner, the Dragon Girls Psychopath Shun Skywalker.
That set-out powerbomb will daze you, disorient you, take away your equilibrium. The wrist is clutched. You don't have an appendage to fight out with. You are trapped at the mercy of Shun Skywalker, who traveled far and wide to make an impression here in Hamburg, Pennsylvania. And boy, did he ever. The fans that weren't aware just got a crash course.
Header, show respect. This is a little bit of what happened earlier on. Header, look at him, thought about it. Springboard crossbody, he went for it all. Andy Header gave every ounce of energy he had off the top rope. Drop kick on the button by Shun Skywalker. Literally took, this was the beginning of the end for Andy Header. And there it is, Joe, that SSW and short ride, bad landing. Shun Skywalker defeats Andy Header. Hell of a performance by Andy Header, but Shun Skywalker living off that Dragon Gate legacy.
David Adams here. Amongst the stars this afternoon at the storied Hamburg Fieldhouse, we're at Legends of Hamburg 3, the Pro Wrestling Fan Fest. I started my journey 12 years ago, and I started off just being a fan and literally bothering people on Facebook, hey, I want to be an announcer, will you book me? After getting ignored countless times, I was finally accepted into this brethren, this circle of stars, have you. And here you have it. This is a culmination of people's lifetime achievements, and I'm standing in the center of it. And I've earned these guys' respect over the years, and ladies for that matter. Professional wrestling at an all-time high right now. And just to be a kid from basically nowhere, David Adams, I suck at sports, I sucked at wrestling in high school. But I wanted to always be part of the business, and if this is what I could do to help put over the talent, to earn their respect, and it seems like I've had blessing after blessing of being successful, this is what it's all about. The shiny jacket, this shine is to represent them, and it's an honor to be here on the premier streaming network platform. It's an honor to be at the Hamburg Fieldhouse, and it's an honor for the 3rd year in a row to be the MC and host of Legends of Hamburg, this year 3, the Pro Wrestling Fan Fest. So thank you to all the talent that have supported me. Thank you to the fans, and thank you to the wrestling gods who created a magical place known as the Hamburg Fieldhouse. May the legends live on for thousands more years to come. David Adams signing off, and I love this business.